Now it is my pleasure to invite the winner of the Spirit of Adult Education Award to speak for the undergraduate class of 2018. The award winner is Darryl Robert Lafferty, Jr., the Director of Sales at Hyatt Place, New York in Yonkers, who returned to higher education after a 20-year hiatus to earn a bachelor's degree in liberal studies. Darryl?
President Yellen, members of the board, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, family and friends, fellow graduates, good evening. Tonight, we celebrate our success, having reached this great milestone in life's journey, a journey that has not always been easy, and the direction not always clear, as our internal GPS declared, recalculating, and a new route was established. For me, the road to graduation was not always a smooth ride. From a young age, I dreamed of being the first in my family to earn a bachelor's degree. I'm very proud of my young sister for having beat me to that goal. My dream of going to a four-year institution after high school seemed impossible without financial support. My family had limited experience in financing a higher education, and Google would not be invented for another decade. However, scholarships in my senior year of high school enabled me to begin my college journey at a community college. Following that first semester, I recognized that overcoming the many challenges to achieving my objective would not be without a struggle. It was important for me to maintain full-time status to complete my associate degree, a step toward achieving my long-term vision. To accomplish this, I worked two jobs. While this was challenging, the never-failing encouragement of family, friends, colleagues, and administrators ensured that I never lost hope or focus on achieving my goals. Having earned my associate's degree, exhausted and challenged with work and school, I decided to take a break that would last 20 years. My financial needs influenced my choice, and one of my college jobs transitioned into a career with Marriott International. Marriott afforded me the opportunity to learn new skills, to build a career serving others. Marriott's core values of putting people first, pursuing excellence, embracing change, acting with integrity, and serving our world continued to be the pillars of my own personal values today. My numerous positions, including various leadership roles, enabled me to show respect and dignity for every human being. During my time with Marriott, I was especially successful in sales, assessing needs and providing appropriate solutions. This process helped my development, aligned with Marist values, guided me in my pursuit of excellence, putting people first, acting with integrity, and embracing change. In fact, my ability to champion change was so successful, it led to the elimination of my position through a sales transformation. And I continue to be reminded by my efforts that, as Heraclitus said, the only constant is change. It was through this drive for self-improvement, the strong desire for personal growth and inspiration to make a more meaningful contribution to my community and society at large that propelled me to take the next step in this journey. It was through my position with Marriott that I began my journey to Marist College. As the area director of sales for the Mid-Hudson Valley, I was the relationship manager for the Marist account. This relationship would ultimately lead to my applying to Marist as an adult learner. In the beginning, Corinne Schell and I worked together on accommodating recruits. She was perhaps the most supportive and influential in my decision to return to school. Another influencer was Professor Jenny Donahue. She and I met through her previous employer, Dutchess County Tourism. We would meet up again while both of us were in different positions, she here at Marist College and I at the American Red Cross. Through her advisement, the Public Relations Student Society of America worked with me on developing appropriate public relations efforts for the Dutchess County chapter of the American Red Cross. I was also invited to be a guest lecturer on crisis communication, thus furthering my engagement with the college. Rounding out this prior relationship, I recall a favorite memory from a visit to the athletics department. I was merely bearing a token holiday gift to say thank you for the business, and in return received a Marist football hoodie from the 2009 season, which I still wear proudly. Go Red Fox. Now on my way to a bachelor's degree as an adult learner, it quickly became apparent that multitasking and scheduling would be necessary to manage full-time work, school assignments, and personal responsibilities. Study often began late in the evening and finished in the early morning hours, only to catch a few hours sleep. Support of my spouse enabled me to concentrate on studies without worry of shared household responsibilities. We have made great strides to get here, but as we look through the lens of the future, we cannot help but see many disruptions in the way we live and work. Our lives are changed on a daily basis with new technology, machine learning, robotics, and artificial intelligence, all of which will influence every aspect of our lives. These ongoing changes show how vitally important it is to continue our own development journey. Finally, my fellow students, the sacrifices we made to walk proudly across this stage tonight make this achievement a worthy accomplishment. Well done, my fellow graduates. In closing, let's define our purpose and be deliberate. Having pursued excellence in our education, we should engage in our communities and be committed to a life of service. Thank you.